Hi, I'm Karen, and this is Sam. Sam is one of my 4 dogs. I've been planning to do a Meet the Pack video and introduce you to each one of my dogs and then start including them in some of my videos. But it's Sunday sampling time and I could not resist Sunday sampling with Sam. So I still plan on doing that video later on, but for now, Sam is my assistant today for my Sunday sampling. Let's get started. We're going to go over the samples that I used this past week. This first one is from Renovat. This is their creamy cleanser. I talked a few weeks ago when I used another sample from Renovat about the scent of their facial oil. This has that same scent. It's not as strong in this one, but it's still there. And I can't stand the smell. I'm not sure what it is. I know they use a lot of botanicals, a lot of herbal ingredients. I usually love that type of scent. But this and that facial oil both have something that smells like burnt plastic to me, which is not a fun scent, is it, Sam? So, what do you think? Sam doesn't seem to mind it so much, but I did. So I'm not going to be buying this. This does get extremely high reviews, as does everything else that I've seen from this brand. If you are interested in trying it, the cleanser is $42, I think. And it does have what sounds like beautiful ingredients, but definitely not for me for the scent alone. This is from Juice Beauty. This is the Juice Beauty Signal Peptides Firming Serum. This one, let me read on the card here a little bit, says that it is inspired by the advanced science of epigenetics and the biomimic power of active plant lipids. This luxuriously lightweight micro serum formulated with certified organic ingredients and firming peptides is designed to restore the appearance of firmness and skin elasticity. If there's anyone who's interested in firming of your skin, it's me. I really love a product that does some firming, and I do use a peptide serum, which I love, from The Ordinary, which costs $11. This one costs $110. Now, this may have all kinds of scientific advancements and all kinds of extra special ingredients in it that jack up the price, but a 10 times price increase is a bit steep, if you ask me, regardless of what's in it. It does get very good reviews. Juice Beauty, I know, is a wonderful clean beauty brand, but I don't think that this serum is in my future for the price alone. I could change my mind. I could decide that I need a more effective peptide serum, but as I stand right now, I'm very happy with the one I'm using from The Ordinary. I feel like it does help do some plumping and firming of my skin where I want it to. I do feel like it has reduced some of the wrinkles around my upper lip and around the sides of my mouth. So I don't really feel like replacing it with a $110 serum right now. This next one is from Kevin Aquan. This is the Sensual Skin Primer. This one says that it specifically formulated to blend with the Sensual Skin Enhancer, which I've never used. The lightweight hydrating primer perfects and minimizes pores while simultaneously protecting skin from environmental pollutants. It says that it has a lot of great ingredients in it. I know it's got hyaluronic acid and some botanicals in it. So it does sound like a very nice blend, but it didn't do any pore minimizing for me, which is one of the things it claims it does. It didn't make my makeup that I put over top of it look pretty. I asked my husband which cheek he preferred, the one that I put this primer on or the one that I hadn't, and he actually said the one that I had not looked better. So that was kind of deciding factor for me that this was not the primer for me, which is a good thing because I would not have bought it anyway. After I did some research, I found out that Kevyn Aucoin's cruelty-free status is questionable. I couldn't find anything that says it's not cruelty-free, but I couldn't find anything that says it is either. All of the sites that I usually go to do my research said that they had either not gotten any answer back from the brand at all about their cruelty-free status, or that the answers were incomplete. And on the brand site, it doesn't mention cruelty-free at all. So if ever there's a doubt, I just assume the brand is not cruelty-free. So I wouldn't be buying this, even if it had worked for me, which it didn't. Another thing that I found out from last week's samples that was not cruelty-free was this perfume from Atelier. This is the Vanille Incense, and it does smell nice, although it was a little heavier than what I usually prefer for vanilla scents. Sam, on the other hand, thinks it smells wonderful. Don't you, Sam? Yeah, he says, I could eat that. But we're not going to, because we found out that this brand is not cruelty-free, so we're not going to have anything to do with that perfume. Okay, and the last thing from last week was this one. This is the Dr. Roebuck's No Worries Hydrating Face Moisturizer. I did look into Dr. Roebuck's, and I was very happy to find that it is a cruelty-free, vegan, clean beauty brand. This moisturizer did a great job for me. I really enjoyed using it. It was a little heavy for this time of year. We are sweltering here in San Diego, and I used this at night, and it still was just a little bit heavier than what I like for summer. But I may consider buying this in the fall. We'll see. It is a little pricey for a moisturizer. It's $42, I believe. And I kind of agree with the school of thought that you spend your money in the center of your routine, on your serums, on your active products, and you use simpler, less expensive products on the ends of your routine for your cleansers and your moisturizers. So $42 for a moisturizer seems a little steep to me, but I did enjoy this one, and I loved everything I read about the brand, so it's definitely not a no. Okay, that was everything from last week. Okay, Sammy, what do you think? Let's pull some for this next week to use, okay? Hold on. Here's the basket full of samples for next week. What do you think? Some good stuff? Let's see. Here's another Kate Somerville sample. I didn't use the last one because it was an exfoliator, but this one is the Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior Plumping Moisturizer and Serum. This one says it's a 2-in-1. Use AM and PM, all skin types. I do enjoy a couple of the things that I have tried in the past from Kate Somerville. I do think that her prices are a little high for what the products are, but I'm happy to try this one. Oh, and by the way, I did go through my basket after I pulled 2, possibly 3 products last week that were not cruelty-free. So I went through my basket and took out everything that was from a brand that's not cruelty-free. So I'm not going to worry about that going forward anymore. These are all from not cruelty-free brands. I mean, from cruelty-free brands, sorry, from cruelty-free brands. And going forward, any samples I get, I'm going to pre-screen before I put them in the basket. If I find that they are not cruelty-free, they're not going to go into my sample basket. Okay, next up. This is from Grown Alchemist. This is their Soothing Hand Cream. Cactus Flower, Cedarwood Atlas, Trihyaluronian Complex. Well, that sounds really nice. Sounds almost like a facial cream instead of a hand cream, but I've heard great things about Grown Alchemist. I've never tried anything from this brand, so I'm excited to try that sample out. Next one. Let's see what I got here. This one is from First Aid Beauty, a brand that I know well and love. This is their Pure Skin Face Cleanser. Now, I have tried this in the past. But I'm going to include this sample because if it's something that I don't currently own and something that I can't really remember what I thought of it, or if it's been a while, I'm still going to use it in my sample series. So this one is going to count as one of my samples for next week. So that's 3. Let's see. That's what this big card that I keep running into is. Oh, this is from Kosas. I love Kosas. I have Kosas tinted face oil on today. Where are you going, Sammy? And I love their lip products that I own. So I'm always happy to try something new from Kosas. Let's see what this one is, Sammy. This is the Revealer Super Creamy and Brightening Concealer. Sounds good, doesn't it? I'm excited about trying this one. It only has 4 shades on the sample card, but that's okay. I know from Kosas that a lot of their products you can use the shade that's not maybe perfect for you because they do blend in and kind of match skin tones. And if you look at the top of this card, they do have a huge shade range. So even if the shade that I have to use on this card is not right for me, they're going to have one that is. Okay, that's 4. One more. What do you think, Sam? This one is from Skin Inc. This is the Pure Deep Sea Hydrating Mask. I've heard good things about Skin Inc. also, so I'm excited about that one. Okay, so we've got a good variety here. We have a makeup product, a hand cream, a face cleanser, a mask, and a serum. Sounds like it's going to be a good week for sampling. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Just hit that subscribe button down below and ring the notification bell next to that so that you'll know when I post new videos. Bye for now.